Hey, uh, Dofus. I wanna keep doing some quests. Where was I? I need to get the eggs. To get more eggs, I need more pork beer. I can either buy the pork beer or try to farm it. Give me a second here. That was brightness on the screen. Image brightness 69. There. There we go. What else do I need? Get muscles? I think the guy from the quest said that to get the muscles, I would need to go to the coastline. But I've never seen this mob. Beach monsters. Like, I know that on the Astro Beach, what is it called? Rocky Inlet? There are none of those, I think. Only snappers. I haven't explored this shoreline a lot, but I think here it's mostly muds, right? So, he wants pork beers for this. I will also eventually need a lot of pork beers to get the sidekick. The price of pork beers is 78. It's kind of low, right? I feel like it's not really worth try to just farm them. For now, I'm gonna need 8 peewee eggs, and that is 16. I'm not missing a lot. Since I'm here, I guess I'll try to farm them. Yeah, right now I'm just trying to get 100% on the quests here at the Orc and Goblin camps. I'm decently close, I think, to getting it. Even though right now it's at 0%. Wait, that took me out. Where the hell did I just click? Oh man. I don't want to fight. Shit. I don't want to fight the goblins, only Borgs. I think all of the Borg types drop the beer. Borg, Archer, Magus. Yeah, everything drops it. And this weird guy. Leprechaun. Huh. Drops. Sharing. For sure. Mm. Damn. I think the challenge is done already. What? Six? For now that's enough, right? Yeah. Where does the light live? It lives here. So you get some peewee eggs and then we'll take the eggs back. I'm also missing the shells, right? This I'm missing the Krelov. I have to buy this. 30. It's a lot. Poppy seed I have. So the Kralovs are level 90, so they don't show up in the Astrub market, so I need to go to another market. I don't know which one is more convenient. Probably Bonta, because I also need to go near the Temple of Scriptures to fight this Shellor for Kerub. Wait, 30... No, I don't need 16. Wait. Oh yes, I need 16. I need... Wait. I need 8 peewee eggs. What am I saying? 8 peewee eggs, it's 16 beers. Let's go. So this quest is Cooperator, okay. It's this one. This one I have no idea where to get it. I don't know what the distinction is between this set of quests and this set of quests. Are these Goblin and these Borg quests? Oh, I guess so. Goblin, Cooperator, Gabriel. Wait, lack of muscles? It's for a Borg. But it's for the Borg mage. You destroy peewees. I'm ready? Wait. Oh, I paid her so I can destroy the peewees. Huh. What does it say here now? Defeat 8 pink gob peewee in a single fight. There's 9 here. Fine. Means this count as peewees? Do they do peewee drops? They have 300 health. Huh. It's more than usual. That one's the last one. That's just great. No water resistance. Perfect. Dude, it says it's gonna deal more than that. What is that math? Cringe. Wait. Almost. 8 pink peewee feathers from blue peewees? What? Hello? So now Wait, we've already done this, the defeating. You kill Peewees for Gobrator. Talk to Gobrator. Okay. If you say so. So, again, Gobrator is jealous of Pink Gob's Peewees. Oh. Only the vibrations of his little green goblin heart can make that of Pink Gob beat. Right, he doesn't want the Pink Gob to only give attention and care to the Peewees. He wants the attention for himself, I guess. Quest finished. Gobrator, stay alone. Difficult fate. No energy to live anymore. My heart does not vibrate anymore. Farewell. Okay, quest done. Nice. So, like a muscles, we're on it, and this other one that I have no idea where I get it. The future made of troll dung. Future's made of troll dung. I imagine is after this one. Because the little goblet... Oh. Because this one, it starts here, in the goblin camp. The goblin wants his kid to learn magic from the goblin magus. Right? So I guess this is this quest line. So for... Wait, this one? So we need the muscles. I could just look it up, where to find these mobs. But it's cooler to do it organically, I think. So let's run all the way over here. In the meantime, we can read the guide. Where was I? Alterations. I didn't read this one. Pretty simple, I imagine, but let's see. Alterations have effects that affect your character. These effects can be negative, positive, or neutral. What? Then what's the point if they're neutral? Alterations may have limited... Oh, like cosmetic stuff? May have a limited duration expressed in time or number of fights, victories, or defeats. When the duration is not stated, it is infinite. Some alterations are displayed on screen. 6 maximum. Oh, I didn't know that. So if there's more than 6 alterations, you can't see the rest of them. The most recent alteration obtained replaces the oldest there. There on the screen. You can consult all alterations affecting your character in the special interface. There is no limit to the number of alterations, except for some categories. Blessings 2, Curses 2, Mutation Items 1, Food Boosts 1, Roleplay Buffs 1, Follower Characters 1. Makes sense. The follower character part, I mean. Alterations are generally lost at the end of their given duration, and some may be lost after a movement on a map or entering a fight. Most alteration effects are turned off in player versus player fights. Okay. Okay, next up will be the bank. So I'm here, only Mush's here. Let's go north before we go south. Mush. Mush. Larva. It's not looking too hot, huh? There's no way in-game to tell where these guys exist, right? Beach monsters. Okay, these guys are beach monsters, so I assume they appear in the same place? Maybe they appear on an island? Oh, here, there's a beach here. One of the things I also wanted to do... Because there's a ton of quests to do in the game. So I like to go by sections and try to complete each section, right? I already have all the Incarnate quests, the Astro quests, and all the Wabbit quests. So next I was thinking of doing Otomai Island after the Working Goblin camp, because I really want the Dokoko. Where the hell is the Dokoko? No, my moon. There we go. It's only 3. And this one is completing these 2, so it seems like not a lot of stuff, really. And you only need to do 1 to get the Dokoko. Pretty cool. So, I don't know, I'll go there. But I don't know if I'll start hacking at the quests right away. I also have one from Charlie, from Charlie's Angels, to do the Cannibal Dungeon. So this... the potion. Forgot about the potion. Right, the potion isn't even part of... It's an Magna one. Moon Island. Smells like vacation and shake your hand. Okay, so talking to this girl is this one, Cannibal. Talk to Charlie's Angels. Talk to Charlie's Angels rep. Hello, you seem tired of all this fighting. All this work to scrape together a meager nest egg. Sick of the same old Zap sitting routine? Spamming your cheap itans? Only to receive insults in return? Charlie's Angels can help you. Find out more. We offer happiness and relaxation at prices that defy all our competitors. Our exclusive offer for you today is a trip to Moon Island. There's a 50% discount of our normal prices. Yes, you heard me, 50%. You simply must take advantage of this offer. Find out more. This is our normal dialogue, right? Let's just skip this. I need to buy a ticket? Really? Talk to the I mean, it's part of the quest, so I need to do this. So I need to pay again. Take the cannon. I don't need wings and a helmet again, do I? Are you serious? No way. I sold my wings and I had a pair of wings and the other wings and helmet got destroyed. Oh my god, you need to do this. Because there's another quest to do. Did I do it on another quest? I think so. Or at least I wanted to get there for the first time, and I did this because I was doing the quests with a friend of mine. Come on, are you serious? Tell you what. I'm gonna go to Bonta and get me some of those. The Bonta? Where is my save point? Let's just go to Bonta. Unless Sofokia has beaches, maybe? Because I need to get to a beach. Maybe here? Sofokian shoreline. Maybe. What is this? Weapon skill in the high emote? I have the weapon skill. What is this? I didn't get it here, did I? Weapon skill? No, didn't get it here. It was in some other dungeon, I think. I mean, a dungeon, not nowhere. Dude, why does it make me get another pair of wings? And a helmet? Ooh, wheat. So, banks. I generally know how banks work, but sometimes you get more information than you have from these things. The bank lets you store items in a safe. Wait, did I farm everything already? No. The bank lets you store items in a safe shared by all the banks of all your characters on the same server. Your character must be at least level 10 to access the bank safe. Not too relevant, but I didn't know that. You can store as many resources as you like in your bank. Please note, however, that every time you open your bank, you must pay a tax that varies based on the number of slots used, 1 kama per slot. When you place an item in the marketplace, the kamas earned by the sale of the item are automatically transferred to your bank, and sold items are also automatically transferred. Right, okay. Access, that one makes sense, I guess. Must have known that at some point, but actually was not sure on how it would work now. Access to guild chests is possible for every bank in the world of 12. Access requires a subscription and a guild membership. Okay. Next we have breeding. Oof. Maybe I'll go read the calendar first. Ooh, here we go. These are the guys. I don't need to go to Moon Island then. Loot. Twitch is thingamajigger, kill on sight. Let's try this one. %, resistance. Okay. Fine. So I guess that's for my crowbacks to handle. Bam, bam. Wow. Serious? Okay. Okay, these are all weak. Dang it. Just skip the crowback's turn here. Sound effects are hilarious. So I need one? Is this a quest specific thing that you only get if you have the scalpel? I imagine so. 100% drop chance and really expensive. People just take advantage of players who don't know how to get that, I guess. Wait. Ooh, I sold my Drago Turkey. 370. Okay, nice. Let's go faster with the zap. A Magna village. And what was I gonna do? Oh, talk to Bork and Roll. I also saw on the wiki that to get the Bork sidekick, not only do you need, I think, 2,000 Bork beers, you also need to have completed some quests that are not part of this set of quests. Either that's outdated or some quests that you get in a Magna that are related to Borks. Makes sense, I guess, for some to exist. In my head, it's reasonably clear how a Borg talks, but how does a Borg Archmage talk? Is he eloquent? Lonely. I'm feeling desperately lonely among bullies and bully hunters. Fulfill Borg and Roll's wishes. Quest finished, like a muscles. Thank you so much. As soon as I find how to bring it to life, it will be the happiest Borg ever born. I hope all this meat won't rot before then. Say that he could always feed his troll. Wait, oh, that's it? Oh, I thought he would give me another one. Huh. Let's teach the moon quests for now. Okay. Huh. So, how do I get more quests in here? I don't? Maybe some quests are triggered by completing other quests? What do I do? Do I wander around? Try to look for it? Do I look for it online? So this is the guy. He's a pretty funny dialogue. The guy that sells you? The sidekick? So I've been here, I think. Yeah. I don't know how to get the other work things done. Kind of annoying. The future is made of troll dung. Pentagon wants to fill himself with pork beer. Pentagon. What the hell is Pentagon? I mean, it says it's in the camps, right? Either it's a lie or they're in here. Borg and Goblin camps. So I just need to look for those characters in here. Shouldn't be too hard, right? There's the troll. There's no one here, I think. I mean, I can make sure by going in here, but it's only the troll there. This guy here. Wait. This must not count as one, right? Because this guy did say you wanted to try a lot of beers, but his name is Root, not Pinta... What's his face? Not Pentagon. Ooh! Level 42. Ah! Misclicked, oh no! Bruh. Shazam! Let's go. I got one Archmonster earlier. This one is? Oh, it's the Archer one. This one is the Bork one. The warrior kind of guy. Wait. Missed the map over there. One here. There's a cabin here, okay. Oh, Borky, right, but that's only to get the... I fought this guy already. The Borky is only to get the pet, or Borky. What does the Borky want? Does he also want beer? He also wants beers. Holy. So that would make it 250 beers. But the pet is not worth the beers for sure. I imagine each character can only get it once. So let's go over there. Not what I want. So presumably there's a... Wait, this guy's a... Ask what the matter is. What's wrong? Did I do a quest for this guy already? Don't you smell that smell that hangs in the air? The gods gave me an overdeveloped sense of smell, and it's ruining my life. I can't blame the people around me. It's not their fault, but I can't leave either because Borkenroll would proclaim himself Bork Archmage. The gods laid a curse on me, and I still don't know why. What can I do? I don't know if I already did a quest for that guy. I mean, these tunnels are all to get to the swamp, right? Right? I think so. I mean, I just came through the entrance, but let's go back. Because I assume there's one goblin and one Borg quest left. I mean, a lot of the quests there were options on how to do them, but I imagine they don't lock you out of other quests. That would be annoying. You see Borgs? Say that it's hard to ignore their presence in the area. No, not here outside. Borgs not come when boss call. Borg conductors say they deserve, but me think they captured. Ask who would ever want to kidnap Borgs. Warning tribe, Brekmarian slavers, Stubiobs, sadistic adventurers. Borgs have lots enemies. Acknowledge that green skins aren't very popular and say that you haven't seen anything unusual. You no use. Resist the urge to strike, then leave. Maybe there are some quests that are level gated, but I'm pretty high level for this area. This area is like level 30 or something? Level 40? I'm level 135? I did a quest for this guy. I think I did one with this guy as well. Right. It says that you get an emote here, show weapon. Must be in the tunnels then, no? Oh, okay. I wonder how many players you need for this, or characters, whatever. Cat Zen. I didn't do a quest with these guys, but I think it's not really so bad here, even though the Borgs in these parts are really lowbrow. I'll break the skull of the first one that comes near my nephews. Zen thinks about their next prank he can play on someone. Move away. Whispers an idea for a prank in his brothers here. Move back so you don't draw attention to yourself. Oh, there's a quest here? What? Oh, that's new. Wait, do I need to do this dungeon a third time? I did it for the dungeon quest and for the painter guy. What's his name? Gob Ross. It's in here? I haven't been in here. Raxitic. You brave? I'm a coward and I would like to go back to Astrub. Enough to venture here. Orcs want to feed troll with Raxitic. Me don't want. Sniff, sniff. How do you sniff, sniff? Like that? Me have 19 mini gobs to feed. Where is the mean little troll who's terrorizing you? The future's made of troll dung. Find the map, the troll pit. Awesome. Troll pit that way. Troll very strong. Live. Okay. This way. Alright. Okay. It's the second to last one. So this is the last of the goblin ones. Cool. Decent amount of XP. And then we have the Bork ones, which are much less XP. Pentagon wants to fill himself with Bork beer. I've ran all over the Bork encampment and I didn't see anyone offering a quest. Maybe you need to do this one to unlock the next one? Good thing that it appeared on the map, I guess. Otherwise I would have been looking for it for a little while more. This troll is really annoying, has a lot of health. Wait, I didn't see if I should have engaged in a fight with the troll. Defeat, tame troll in a single fight. Okay. Oh, it's a quest, so I can't. Oh, I can bring a companion. Okay, fine. XP. Misanthrope. Scalpel. Bam. What? Wait, what did I just do? Didn't push him. Wait, he's heavy? Unmovable is the name of the keyword. Okay. Hello? Can't move? Okay. Okay. Bam. That leaves me... Wait. Oh, he only gets that one when he's moved around. Interesting. Interesting. Alright. Oh, crap. Whatever. Jesus Christ, just die. Okay, talk to Raxitic. 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 I wonder if the quest is just this. It says the future is made of troll dung. It killed a troll. Yeah, quest finished. You crush troll. You brave. All right, 50%. No, where the hell is it? Yeah, 50%. So I'm only missing the Pentagon one. Oh yeah, can collect this one. Let's give some chunk of XP. Pentagon wants to fill himself with pork beer. I mean, I imagine he isn't... Wait, it's clicked? Shit. I imagine he isn't in the goblin camp. Pentagon. That's not the dungeon boss by any chance, is he? Maybe if I just go down now, it will appear on the map? Maybe it was locked. Nah, that doesn't make sense. The Borg quest should come first. Do I have enough soul stones? Yes. Goblimp the biscuit. Yes, Nomad. Oh my god, I almost forgot to ensure the soul. Just get too much in the zone. Moonhammer. No, never mind. Nice. So no one here. No one here. Either I'm stupid and I can't find the quest giver, or it's level locked, which I think it's crazy because that achievement gives like 0 XP, so I can't be level locked, or he doesn't live here in the camp, which also doesn't make a lot of sense because presumably these are camp quests. I don't know. Pintagob. If I go down here and it doesn't appear on the map, I'm just gonna search for it online. Because I wanna 100% this. I don't think it's this guy. This guy's not Pintagob, is he? Does it count as a quest when you get the sidekick? Shouldn't, right? When Groot felt death coming, he gave quest to children and grandchildren. They must find the best of the best brews of pork beer. When mission accomplished, Groot drink like fish in barrel, then fall onto barrel. Me direct descent of Groot. Me want honor family, tradition and taste, lots pork beers, to find the bestest. I don't know why it sounds. I don't know what that is. Russian? I don't know. Ask how he intends to figure out how all the brew beers in existence rank against each other. You know, worry every Gertz. Zroot can hold drink, tasting not take more than afternoon if me stay organized. Me take tankard too low so can fill bladder at same time as empty it. That efficient. Grimace and keep listening. Look for drinks everywhere, too tiring. Me want to find trusty someone to give good bork beers. Me not want drink poison or gob piddle. You be friend of borks? Say that even though you find their body odor highly repugnant, you have a soft spot for the company of the giant, somewhat surly goblins. Or say that you prefer the company of your own kind and leave. No, say that we're friends. True friend know Bork culture like back of hand. You must be stronger than Borket. You must also know inhabitants of camp and have fought bravely. Say that you meet all those criteria, which is, I think, false because I haven't done all the quests. Get to work to fulfill Zroot's demand. So this just gets you out of there. You go get the beers, I guess. Say that you met all those criteria. Sniff you suspiciously. Me not smell Bork blood, you big liar. Wander off, muttering under your breath. So they don't show up here. I don't like doing this a lot, but there's a time for everything, I guess. So let me search for it. Dofus Pinta gone. Pintagon wants to fill himself with pork beer. Pintagon is at 2 minus 1. That's not here. That's in the middle of a magnum, no? 2 minus 1. In the inn. Huh. Okay. Where were we? Calendar. The calendar shows all events that are going on or coming up in the game. It is split into 4 separate sections. Celebrations. This section lists all in-game events, from the smallest to the most iconic. You'll find the opening dates for seasonal areas, dungeon rushes, XP bonus weekends, and much more. Each event shows how long it lasts, what its main rewards are, and where it is happening. It even lets you add a compass to make it easier for you to get there. LMX. In this section, you can see all the key information related to the LMX by clicking on the day you're interested in, what offering to give, the daily bonus, your progress in the Dolamax quest, and so on. If offering quests are already completed, the corresponding title will be grayed out. That's good. I mean, I noticed them being grayed out, but I only usually look at the calendar after I've done it, so they're always gray, so I didn't know if they were gray because they were in the past or if I had completed them, but good to have this reassurance. A daily reminder can also be turned on or off at your preference. Is that, do you set that on the calendar? Calendar is X, right? Activate the daily reminder is active. I don't know what that means though. So Pentagon lives in the Amakna Inn, or hangs out here, I guess. I don't know. Pentagon. Pentagon. Pentagon is this guy. Oh. But it doesn't give me anything. Let's see. Level required 21. Recommended 30. Obtaining. Talk to Pentagon in Amakna village. Show dialogue. Hey, you, haha, no. Not the pink minotaur. Yes, you. I guess this is outdated. Must be. But this guy is Pentagon. And it says here that this is the name of the quest. Pentagon wants to fill himself with wort beer. What the hell is wrong? Maybe it's blocked by another quest. That's super annoying. Obtaining. There's a lot of... So like a couple of steps only? But obtaining it just says it's talk to him. Does it have a requirement? Level required, items required. No. The hell is this? Mussels and fries. Nice. Oh man. Kind of annoying. Stupid ass Pentagon. Well, let's move on, I guess. I don't know. So I'll TP to the temple to fight the Shady Shellor. Then I'll TP to Bonta to buy the Kralovs for that other guy. Random guy in the harbor. Need to get the water. Water is too valuable. These rich folk don't appreciate it. But it's kind of expensive. Look at that. It's expensive water right there. Lousy peak plane. So where was I? Calendar. Cosmic events. This section provides a list of one-off, sometimes recurring events that temporarily modify the game's experience. Access to original content, specific rules, etc. Ranking of these events can be viewed in the calendar, and they may or may not provide exclusive rewards. Such rewards can be claimed directly from the calendar interface. And Colosseum. This section shows the start and end dates for the season. Alright. Scream, FBA! You're surrounded like a melee rat, and arrest him without further ado. FDA, open up! Where the hell is my companion? Oh, I can't bring a companion in here? XP, yes. Impertinence, sure. Probably doesn't even make sense to attack with the bunny. Doesn't deal enough damage to be worth it. Jabam! Okay, next up in the guide. Character death. Full dedicated page for this, huh? Okay. I mean, probably there's some death stuff that is not mega obvious. Immaculate Heart, yes. When I was at the beach, Sofokia Beach, I should have gone to the market there. Whatever. Profession Information Center. What was I gonna get? Krelovs. Or Krelovs? Krelovs? I need 30. Wait, this is very overcosted. This is undercosted, but I guess I should take the 100? Because this guy wants to scam me. Buy one at a time? The thing is they're gonna get more expensive at some point. And I may not get enough. What the hell is this? Moon Island ticket. Oh. Costs 1,000 camas. Oh, I need the wings and the helmet again. Shh. Sold one I had. Dang it. Work beer is in the other thingy. Because I'm thinking of the Bork beer for the pet and for the sidekick. Even though I cannot get the sidekick just yet. But consumables are right here. What was it? Oh, I want to sell this for sure. I'm gonna sell mine for a little less, I guess. So 6-3. I honestly can't believe people actually buy this, but I don't want to sell these, I think. Kind of actually want these resources and whatnot. Bork beer. Wait. Why are these so expensive? You guys are trolling. Is the difference between clicking this button twice or clicking it 100 times here? Holy moly. And these obviously can get more expensive as you buy them. So 500 would be 55,000, and no way the Bork is worth 55,000 level 1. I don't know if you get some sort of achievement progress by getting the Bork guy. And no point in getting the beers for the what's his name? Is this mount tired? Not really. But whatever. What was I gonna say? Forgot. Must not have been important. So, Motherston Harbor? Motherston. Right, I have all of these. And I need to go to Astrub as well. Might as well go first then. Gimme, gimme. Thank you, thank you. Back here. Oof, level 65 is gonna be great. Do I get any spells? Not really, right? Yeah. I mean, I said 65, 35. Wait. 36. Got this, so the next thing is 37, right? Oh, there's a 36 one. Level up on this. Bit more range, I assume. Very nice. And then, so 36. 37 is another level to this. I don't really care. 38. No 38, but there's a 39 here. Oh, 39 on the bunny is cool. The extra, if it's one more range, which I assume it is, it's pretty helpful. Because where you position the bunny is important for the... I mean, if you put him too far away from you, you can't buff yourself. But it's good to trade, because the lifting word has 4 range, right? So if this has 4 range, you just place him at 4 and use lifting word. You can move... You have more mobility, I guess. It's a pretty edge case, but... So Mother's Stun... The stupid ass quest that I got. I don't know why I got it, but it's a pretty low level quest, so one less, I guess. Wait, did I just stop? Yeah, level 25. Stupid Borgs. How do I do the quest? They don't offer the quest to me. Mother fathers. Great. Did I complete the quest? No, it's only updated. All we have to do now is to deliver all of this. Go and see if Monabella is still interested. Monabella? Again with this lady? I'm kinda dark, ain't I? I guess because the screen keeps getting black as I transition between maps. That's kinda awkward. This help? Keeps flashing. Oh man. Fine. Sup, Monabella? I don't need this to please my king. My mere presence is enough to delight him. Find someone else who doesn't have my feline charisma. No fish here? Please? Gotcha. Find someone else. Talk to Red Sharkham. Okay. These quests are kinda silly. A lot of the quests are pretty cool, but these... just silly. I mean, if you play close attention, so the bootlicker potion, so he wants to make someone lick his boots. Which was like the king or something? King didn't respect him or whatever? I don't know what his deal is. It's not that interesting. But on 36 I can equip these awesome items I got. The shovel Shatkito. And the watering. Which is a ton of wisdom. It's gonna be like a 20 point bump in wisdom for me. Quest updated. She doesn't want it anymore. The pest. Try Harikiri, the king's butcher. I think he'd like to get in the king's good... Oh. Bootlicker. You give the potion to the king and he likes you. It's like you licked his boots, but without you having to lick his boots, I guess. Well, hurry up and bring him the potion. And bring me back the camas. Don't worry, you'll get your share. If you're late, I'm telling you, you'll try my patience. Okay. I have a ton of quests to pick up here in the castle. There's so many that I'm scared to start. But I guess I need to get that going. The thing is, I think some quests are high level and some are low. So I want to do them in like increasing level order, but I just need to pick them all up, I guess, so that I can see that. One other thing that I haven't been doing is there's a daily quest. I'm interested in this potion. It will come in handy for my business. Here are the camas. I feel like a boom is coming. Soon my boots will be polished with royal slobber. No, he wants the king to lick his boots. Okay. Guess that's what the potion does. So he gave me camas. I can just keep the camas, I guess. He has a daily quest. Our good King Alistair needs bloody dragon turkey steaks. Oh, this thing again. Good way to level up Hunter, I guess. I don't know. For now, I won't start picking these up. Because I haven't even done the... How is going this way? The Astrub... What their name? Bounty quests? I mean, I don't know if they qualify as quests, but... I haven't done the bounties. Probably should do them, because I understand they give you duplons, and I still have a lot of characteristics to scroll up. Let's see. Wisdom is 100 and chance is 100, but I need 50 on agility, 75 strength, 50 vitality, and I don't care too much about that, but yeah, 100 intelligence. I guess that's a bunch of initiative? I don't know. I actually don't know how much it is. How much initiative you get for each point in these. Wait, what the hell? Oh, did I click on the Zep instead of clicking on the shark guy? Character death. Classic servers, Quest finished. I don't know what the point of that was, but okay. I just love a neat and tidy exchange. I'm going to call my old friend Watrella and have a nice cold pig milk thanks to her. I know I can trust you. So I lost 2,000 camas, and then he gave me my cut, and my cut was 2,210 camas. Alright. This one I'm gonna hide it for now. Wait, how do I stop tracking that? There. Yeah. Alright. Should I go back to the main quest? No, let's do the bounties. Let's go to Astrub and get all the bounties. I mean, I should just get all of them, right? Not pick them up one by one. I haven't done any bounties since I started playing again, so it's been like 10 years since I've done a bounty. I mean, the monster bounties, I mean. Not like the PvP stuff. Stroob. Militia. No need to talk to Igor, right? Yeah. So these are the wanted characters. Is it only this room or is that more? Okay, nothing here. Because in the Machna militia, there's like several rooms, I think. This is the prison, right? Okay. Oh, and they all gather here, right? That's kind of cool. So let's just pick them up. There's the squirrel, I remember that. Oh, so much text to read. Okay, let's go. Wanted. Akor Nadik the squirrel. Akor Nadik belongs to a little Osmotus girl called Gwenola's Burnumuse. According to a family tradition, young Burnumuses have to train performing squirrels for the great family reunion. Gwenola's is desperately trying to train Akor Nadik, who is, without a doubt, the most stubborn squirrel she has ever seen. Indeed, because of a hormonal disorder, it can only hit acorns. That's why it often escapes and runs around the city of Astrub, looking for tasty acorns to eat. In summary, Acornadik is somewhere in the city of Astrub. 1 star. Rookies should be able to catch him. Perfect. Wait, this one we got him already, no? Oh no, it's a different guy. Oh, this one is way more stars. Let's just at least read them in the order of difficulty. This one is tier 2. Is it... Okay, this is tier 1. Okay. I don't know if all of these guys are... You can do them in Astro. If you can do them all without a subscription. So, wanted. Stelia Blutzel. Stelia leads the one-armed bandit clan with an iron fist in a steel glove, which tends to irritate her sensitive skin. In order to protect her soft complexion, she's developed a special cream. What's more, adventurers possess one of its ingredients. She claims that this ingredient is fluid and good for the skin, and when carefully applied, performs miracles on both body and face. If you meet her, she's certain to ask you to give her some of this ingredient. These guys are so nasty, man. Even just a little. Although she tends to take a little too much. What is this magic ingredient, you ask? Adventurer's blood, of course. Yeah, sure. All warm and fresh. So in summary, some people claim to have seen Stelia Blutzel in the forest north of Astrub. Wanted for multiple assaults, sentenced to imprisonment in Astrub for illegal hemoglobin theft. Rookies should be able to capture. Let me just see something first. Oh, I get the quest here. Does it tell me where he is? The city. Oh, 120 duploons. Are they all 120? Or do you get more with higher levels? Because that would be cool. Maybe there are enough bounties so that you can scroll up a character? Maybe they remove them from the doppels so you couldn't farm them with bots? But they still want you to be able to scroll one character, right? They want one character to be able to scroll itself. Makes sense. Kinda cringe since I already bought a lot of scrolls. But whatever. I don't think you can use duplons for anything else. Not sure though. She's wanted for stealing hemoglobin, sentenced to imprisonment in Astro Forest. This one says it's in the city. Because if I don't keep track of these, then at some point I don't know where to find them. Tier 2... Should I just do the tier 1s for now? And then I'll come back? Because you can only bring one at a time, actually. So sure, let's look for the squirrel. I don't know if I've already seen him around. Or if he only appears when you take the quest. I have a faint idea of seeing a squirrel, but maybe not. They say it's in the city. I hope that means inside the walls. But I feel like it's likely outside. Wait, that's a squirrel. Is that a pet? It's a pet. What? I never talked to Carib's employee, did I? You're looking for Carib Crepin? You'll find him in his shop. We're in the middle of stock taking, but you can still interrupt him. He loves chewing the fat with passing adventures. Okay. Stupid ass. Oh man, can the squirrel be inside of a house? Maybe he can. I don't know if I should just look for this stuff online. It's kind of fun looking for it, I think. Even though it takes a long time for very little reward. I'm gonna go... There's two, like, layers of city outside of the walls. So I'm gonna do one layer at a time. First I'm gonna go adjacent to the walls, and then I'll go on the outer ring. Why is the guy so tiny? Bastard squirrel must be inside of a house. Like a feeling that he may be here. Seems like a nice house for squirrels. Not here. I don't think he's in the library, is he? He's probably here in the north of the city, right? Maybe like behind the walls here, kind of hidden? Like the stupid squirrel that he is? Stupid ass squirrel. I think I should have just picked up all of the bounties in the beginning. And as I was questing through Astrub, I would eventually find them. That's kind of annoying looking for them. That guy was just camping the well, huh? Stupid ass squirrel. Succulent acorns. It would make sense for him to be like near a market or something, right? Gotta start using this paddock. Because if I'm gonna get an alignment, I gotta stop using one of the big cities. I give up. Time to search for it. Dofus acornadict. Stupid ass squirrel. You win. City of... No location? What? Drops. What? Where the hell is he though? Trivia, Acorn Addict. Acorn Addict. Probably stands for its addiction to acorns. As in the wanted post, it says it only eats acorns. Right, but where the hell is he? Location. Astrup City. I think this is one of the first characters that I haven't seen the actual exact location. Man, I have to go into every house? Man, if he's not actually in the city and he's in the forest... Where the hell would I be if I was a squirrel? Not in the forge. What's acorns? It's been near the resource market, no? I've been here. Acorns maybe consumables, but I don't think he's there. Farmer's Workshop? The inn? There are a lot of characters in the inn, but I don't remember seeing a squirrel. Probably one of them shows up here. One of the bounties, I imagine. Bathroom? One of the rooms? You know where he is, Pesto? Oh man, did I pass by him at some point? Where else would I go if I was a squirrel? Acorns. I don't think he's in the sewers. Is he in the sewers? No, no, no. Let's look for other stuff online. He appears randomly in Astrup City. That's as far as it can be narrowed down. Oh man, I should have definitely picked up all of the bounties early on then. What a misplay. He appears randomly. That is insane. I've seen him only at gates. The west gate and the east gate. The first time was outside the quest, so I couldn't get him that time. just get all of the thingies. So, who are you? No, let's go by order. This guy's tier 2, right? Oh no, never mind. This girl is tier 2. Armin Bracco. I think this is one of the first ones that also existed back in the day. Because obviously they added a lot more, I think. Until recently, Armin Skalpataras was a nanny known throughout Amachna, changing nappies, washing and feeding toddlers, and putting them on the naughty step. That was her routine, but recently, while arm deep in a tub full of soiled nappies, Armin heard a little voice in her head. Armini weenie, you great lump, do something! You can't stay here all your life looking after dirty brats. I've got big plans for you. Armin thought that it must have been her conscience talking, because for the first time in years, she'd been called by her pet name. Also, that very day, she took great delight in kicking the mewling brats out of her house with huge blows of her broom. As you can see, it really doesn't take much to shape momentous events. She likes terrorizing children and threatening to claw their eyes out. In summary, can be found somewhere in the Calipus forest. Wanted by killing children, sentenced to prison in Astrup, can be captured by experienced adventurers. 2 stars is experienced in the Calipus forest? Isn't that Qualak Mountain? Calipus forest can be found here, what the hell? Next, this goblin guy. Marwell the Goblin. I wonder if I've seen him in the Goblin Camp. Man, I need to pick these all up. I'm gonna pick these all up right now. All of them. Marwell is a misunderstood goblin. He loves banging bambutus together, and that's all he wants to do. Many of his tribe worry about Marswell's musical taste. Banging skulls is one thing, but bambutus? His biggest problem was finding bambutus in Amachna, so, resigned, he banished himself and ended up in Pandala, where things took a dramatic turn. The sight of so many bambutus standing on end touched the very core of his being. Fervishly grabbing a tall plant and stroking it lovingly in a dreamlike state. He whittled it down into a javelin and planted it deep into the chest of the first adventurer who walked by. When the spirits of Mandala awoke, they provoked massive upheavals, going even so far as to alter the very structure of bamboo. At first glance, no one can see the difference. Marswell's trained ears, however, noticed that his bamboo no longer made the same sound and never would again. Crushed by this discovery, he went into exile in the Kenya Massif area, and started making his music by slapping his thighs. The sound of adventurers speared by his javelin hasn't changed though. He's been spotted in the Kenya Massif, wanted for planting bambutus in the bodies of passers-by, continued to imprison in Astrup, experienced adventures. Oh, this guy. Rock Gnorok. Following a complaint filed by Granny Inutrofet, the oldest member of the City of Mercenaries, the Council of Astro has issued a wanted notice for Rock Gnorok. Here are the facts. Rock Gnorok went to the cemetery called the Cemetery of Heroes, located in the south of Astro. Hidden among the graves, he patiently waited for an innocent victim to venture into the cemetery. Unfortunately, it happened to be Granny, who was walking Quokwo, her faithful Peewee. While the carefree Peewee was following around the graves... What the hell? Wait. Unfortunately, it happened to be Granny. Oh, the victim was Granny, who was walking Quokwo, her faithful Peewee. There is a Peewee there that you can like give feathers to get a pet, right? While the carefree Peewee was fooling around the graves, Granny saw the shadow of the cracked rock hidden in the darkness. She screamed so loudly it scared Rock and made him fall backwards. As it happened, it fell on Quokwo. May he rest in peace. Aww. In summary, Rock Gnorok can be found in the Enchanted Lakes area? Rock Gnorok is wanted for offending a senior citizen and damaging a Peewee. Sentenced to prison in Astrup for pet bird crushing. Can be captured by very experienced adventurers. It's 2 stars, what the hell? I guess there's no correlation between these two things. Oh right, I wanted to see... So there's a wanted notice tab here. And what about achievements? Are there wanted quest achievements? Monsters, maybe? No. What are these called? Wanted. Oh, wanted Vegman. Wanted. Oh. What? Wanted. Oh, these are all for the wanted guys. But where do these show up in general? No. Exploration? No. Quests? Not main quest, right? Not alignment. Oh. Oh, when you get 100 calendar pages, you get more Almo tokens. Oh, that's cool. Oh, wanted notice. Here we go. Alrighty. So they're all grouped. Room and board. Chronatic, Stelia. Who's this guy? Bruman Tinctorius. This is one that existed back in the day as well, I think. Bruman was chastised by the Gordiop for reasons that are still unclear. Filled with bitterness, he went deeper into the Seedmore Moors, and little by little, the rotten air of the moors and the harmful vapors integrated themselves deep inside him. I like how they tell you the backstory of every guy you're supposed to bring in, right? It's like, he's a mean guy, but just so you know, he wasn't always mean. It's just stuff happened to him, you know? Just when you're catching him, just, you know, don't be too hard on him. The Seedmore Moors, far from sapping his willpower, revealed the dark aspect of his Inuripsa knowledge to him. He talked to the plants in the moors, and he learned the secret art of animal transformation. He became highly knowledgeable in potions, an expert in the art of dying, and took the name of Tinctorius. It is said that he is looking for a way to make the gods falter, especially the god Yop. In the meantime, he mercilessly fights adventurers who come his way. Summary: some people say they've seen him near the desolation of Sidmote. He is wanted for disobedience of the cosmic order. Burman Tinctorius is condemned to imprisonment in Astru. Can be captured by expert mercenaries only. But I don't get it. Was he always an Eniripsa? Did he start out as an Eniripsa and became as a Yop and became an Eniripsa? Far from sapping his willpower, revealed the dark aspect of his Eniripsa knowledge to him. Is Eniripsa dark aspect of his... No, I guess it was an Eniripsa but just revealed his dark side? I don't know. Gimme gimme! So I got these 3. Let's get these 3 and then we'll get all of these. This one is 4 stars. Didn't say if it was experienced or not, right? Oh, expert only. What about you? Narrow Transplant. Still undefeated after a life of war, Nero is an inspiration to all Sacrier warriors. As a child, he quickly realized that Sacriers were made for shedding blood. Their own blood at first, well, a little, then the blood of others, a lot. As a result of many complaints, Nomero has been charged many times with disturbing the peace, mainly because he can't hold a tune in a bucket. He also, I don't know what that expression means, he also takes a devilish delight in fighting every creature he encounters, from Beowulf to Troll. He is currently enjoying his extremely bloody existence to the east of the Kenya Plains, singing songs to his own glory. Can usually be found in Eltned Wood. Sentenced to imprisonment in Astru for torturing Gobbals and disrupting the peace. Can only be captured by very experienced mercenaries. Right. This guy. Kill Bill! Why is Kill Bill a guy? Kill Bill was part of a band of Borgs. Qualball, Kelball, Colball, and Coolball. Bull. Wait. Calball, Kelbell, Colball, and Coolbull. Who had gotten into the bad habit of robbing and murdering all travelers crossing the southern area of Bonta. A squad of militiamen were tasked with fighting the group, who were very quickly decimated, and their bodies burned on sight. The militiamen, bravest of the brave, were hard workers, but not the sharpest tools in the box. Kill Bill was quartered to set an example. Ooh. And his body parts hung from the militiamen's stabbies and exhibited throughout Bonta and Amakna. An arm here, a hand there. All that remained was the Borg's torso. What the militia didn't know was that dismembered Borgs can be rebuilt. For some time at night or in daylight, people observed the Borg's scattered members, fingers, head, feet, crawling toward a destination known only to themselves, the trunk of Kill Bill. And Kill Bill became the Seaborg. Woe betide anyone who crosses his path. In summary, some claim they have seen Kill Bill wandering the cemetery of the tortured, wanted for dismembering travelers and sentenced to imprisonment in Astru. Can be captured by expert mercenaries only. Ogivol or Ogivol Skellersin. During his youth, Ogivol was blessed with a rare suppleness. He was the envy of many a SRAM, as his prowess as a contortionist made him an unrivaled thief. As for SRAMettes, they couldn't wait to get their hands on one of his elastic members. Unfortunately to him, Ogivol committed one crime too many, and Shelor himself dished out his punishment. With each day that passes, Ogivol's bones grow a little longer and move a little further apart. A kind of reverse arthritis, if you will. Embedded in a flying throne, Ogivol is making a few investigations of his own. Reverse arthritis. In summary, he's been spotted in and around Brakmar. He is wanted for stealing a whole host of things, notably some secret documents. Sentenced to prison in Astru, only skilled experienced mercenaries should try to arrest him. This one? Let's go this one first. Oh no, this one's 5 stars, holy moly. Musha the Oni. A long time ago, Musha lived in the Evil Forest and was renowned for his skills as a tooth extractor. But one day, he made a blunder which sealed his fate. He agreed to heal a Yopet, suffering with a rotten molar. Nothing too serious at first sight, but he should have realized that the only Yopet that would have been wandering around the forest was Vlad's girlfriend. He realized his mistake, but too late. She, who must not be named, was already waiting in his house to be treated. Paralyzed with fear, he chose the wrong materia and his anesthetic recipe failed. He realized his mistake when the Yopet slipped her blade under his chin and screamed, "Vlad!" The very thought of meeting Dark Vlad caused him to flee the forest for good, unfortunately leaving his sanity behind. Since that terrible day, Musha is still pulling teeth, but without being asked to do so first. In summary, Musha can be found in the Kenya Bay. He's wanted for unwarranted tooth extraction, sentenced to prison in Astru for illegal tooth pulling, can only be captured by experienced adventurers. That's me! And lastly we have Zatoishwan. Zatoishwan is a blind Pandawa who loves gambling. Okay. One day, while he was up on a rocky peak meditating on how he could win more games, he was struck by lightning, and the goddess Pandawa revealed the ancestral Pandawushu heart to him. By the grace of the goddess, Zatoishwan became a master of the art. He claimed that the goddess wanted him to be her right-hand man and her own instrument for justice and wrath. For a while, the old warrior was a righter of wrongs and defender of widows and orphans, admired by everyone. But you can't teach an old Pandawa a new way to down a pint. As he meditated one day in a remote cave, probably inspired by some henchman of the demon Jaul, he was struck by his own stupidity. Attacking the weak and innocent would be much more profitable, and money was better than so-called glory he had earned up until that point. In a very short period of time, Zatoishwan became the sworn enemy of the entire population of Astrub and the surrounding area. In summary, can be found somewhere in Feudala. Wanted for harassing the local populace, condemned to imprisonment in Astrub, can only be captured by very experienced adventurers. I got this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, I got them all. I'm gonna hide them because these are kind of useless. Oh, you can see the levels here. 20 to 150. Oh, I guess it doesn't matter that it's Astro. In a Magna, probably there's also low level and high level ones. Oh, these give a lot of doubloons. Oh man, okay. Okay. I guess I could have scrolled my character just on these. Probably, no? I imagine that's the intent. Too bad. I guess I'll have to sell the scrolls. I guess the good thing about that is that I can make the most expensive ones with the surplus that I have. I don't know. Well, the fact that I scrolled wisdom already is good, because I'm leveling it up a lot because of that. The other one's not so smart, I guess. I don't know. I mean, I've scrolled chance. I'm dropping more things, right? It's 10 prospection. Ooh. But is this guy? Or this guy? They look the same, no? So, one guy said that he saw the squirrel on the east and west gates. I've only seen him down the east side, either just inside or outside the wall. That may just be my luck. I've seen him in the inn. Oh, it can be anywhere, I guess. And by Granny's house. I went to Granny's house. I had a feeling he could be there, but he wasn't. Turn the music down, the sound up, and listen for him. It is much easier to hear him than spot him. Really? Is that a troll? The music's pretty high, the ambience is pretty low, but that's not ambience, right? It's an effect. The ambience sometimes is really annoying, actually. And it overpowers the music a lot of the time. Stupid ass squirrel, I'm never gonna find him. Well, let's try to get Stelia? Wait, this one. That's through forest. So, character death. Classic servers, when your character dies, they lose energy and are teleported to their last saved position. When their energy gauge is empty, your character is turned into a ghost. They need to find a phoenix to return to their normal state. Epic server, on this server, losing a fight against a monster causes you to die, your character to die permanently. Phoenixes. You can revive your character by moving their ghost to a phoenix. Generally, phoenixes can be found near cemeteries. Phoenixes are indicated on the world map. Alright, we have ton of characteristics. I guess I'll read that later. So I already skipped allegiances. Alignment is short. But I skipped allegiances, it's pretty big, it seems. Yeah. I skipped allegiances, breeding, and characteristics. Okay, the shit I'm gonna read. So what do I do here? Just go around? Guess I could farm some wood. Forest is pretty big, man. I don't know if she's in a specific location. I guess I'm not gonna farm, otherwise it's gonna take me super long to find her. Is this still forest? It is. I guess she could be here on this map. I mean, I heard the squirrel noise, but it's probably just the moths, right? Yeah. Yeah, they just make squirrel sounds. Wait, there's a quest there? The hell? Or I have a quest in here. Let me see. No, even though you have a coarse physique and dubious hygiene, you're no lousy pig. You may therefore freely enter the Tynellan farm. Ask what the problem is with the lousy pigs. Huh, why am I only getting this quest now? I've been here so many times. They trespass on our farm and steal our wool. They love its distinctive smell. We suggested they raise their own goblins, but they reckon it's simpler to come and help themselves to ours. Say that you thought you saw shepherds among the lousy pigs. Offer to punish the lousy pigs. Well, I can't see any harm in that. I mean, I offer to punish the pigs. A good spanking might calm them down for a while. Go and practice your talents as a butcher. Oink! Beat Lousy Pig Shepherd, Lousy Pig Knight, Piglets, and Plain Boars. Kind of a random quest. What level is this? Level 50, Kenya. Sure, I'll do that now, I guess. Oof, what a resistance. Nah, whatever. 30. Rah. If I do this, it counts as water damage, no? Yeah. keep going, I guess. It's a lot of stuff to kill, huh? Rah. Bam, bam. So I need boars and piglets. Boar and piglet. Sure. In line of sight is just easier. What? No damage? Oh my god. What did I just do? There's resistances or what? Dang it. I'm missing this? Yes. One of each. What? I don't want to harvest anything. I just want to kill pigs. First. I didn't even see which one I had to kill. Dang it. Oh. Okay. Mega random quest. Be doing right now, but whatever. Wait, why can't I? Oh. Doo, 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 doo. Let me see. No, even though you. Oh, right. Announce that you've sown panic in the lousy pigs. Indeed, I thought I heard painful whining not far away. I'm delighted. Here are some camels to compensate you. You'll always be welcome here. Say goodbye and leave. Quest finished. It's an XP, I guess. I guess it was level gated, no? It was level 50. Oh no, I didn't get this earlier then. What about the other lady, dude? Lumberjane. Maybe she's more towards the bandit side? I don't know, I don't think I've ever seen her. I wonder if she's like just a mob, and if anybody fights her then you have to wait for her to respawn or something? Let's just go to the points of interest. Let's go to the lumber mill. And let's go to the bandit camps, I guess. Maybe in here? Might as well just go down and see. Nope. Not anywhere in here. Guess she just randomly appears somewhere. So the more reason to just pick up all of the bounties right now. I don't know if there. I know there's a militia in the Machina that has that stuff. In Bonta, do you also have that? No, here you bounty hunt for other players. No. Otherwise, unless they are the same in Bonta and Brakmar, otherwise you'd be gated, right? sorry the way it is. Unlucky. Well, let's pick up the other ones in Magna, whatever. Just run there? Let's go here. May find the squirrel going through the gate, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, and I was like, squirrel? Okay, a lot more reading incoming. I'm gonna pick up water real quick so that I can read everything. Okay. Sup, boys? Have you sworn an oath of allegiance to Bontor Brackmer? And had a change of heart? Speak to Morgan Fame. I guess this guy had a change of heart. He knows what to do. So in here, we have Colonel Rumo. The Magna Militia fights each day to so that King Alistair can sleep soundly. We are aware of the irony of our mission. We are ready to fight to keep the peace. Ooh, that's so... Oh, the parchment. Nice. Say that you're looking for work. On top of the usual troubles, we are having to deal with bands of thieves who are attacking the temples and believers. We have identified the ringleaders. If you want to help capture them, go right ahead. Wanted posters can be found in the building. Right. There's a bounty hunter here. Buy. Bountican? Solid chest. Ooh. Go back. Core. Morgan Fame. Oh, give up. Oh, this is the guy to give up girl alignment. Okay. I go through here. What the hell are you? Try to find rational explanations for all the strange phenomena in the world of 12 and you'll end up ripping your hair out. Wearing a hairy Iraq helmet gives me a bit of wiggle room on that front. Okay. This I want to believe. Okay. So through here is where all the posters are, and there are a ton of them, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see, downstairs is the prison, I imagine. Right? Ask where the wanted individuals were last seen? Huh. Wait a minute. Maeve Light Dance. As soon as I was old enough to use a chakram, I set out to track down outlaws and other criminals. Soon enough, Alistair heard tell of my talents and offered me a job working for him. Obviously, I said yes, and that's how I met Captain Amakna, who I've been working with ever since. In 643, the king promoted me to the rank of guard because escape attempts had gone through the roof, much like most of the escapees, and the supervisors were all dozy old gits. Believe me, if I'd been in duty when Ursa Roy Nin hatched his big plan, the demon would still be crying in his jail cell. Anyway, I'll stop my wittering on. If you get your hands on any outlaws wanted by the Hamakna militia, bring them straight to me. Ask when the wanted individuals were last seen. I'm merely the person who guards these villains. Trust me, if I knew where they were, I'd quickly find them myself and drag each one back here by the cuff of their neck. The problem is obviously that there'd be no one reliable enough still here to make sure they keep rotting where they are. Cut the conversation short and say you're willing to compensate her. You look sharp enough to keep an eye on them just like I would. And if I can make a few commas while I'm at it, why not? Alright, I'll check the relevant reports. Keep the commas and leave? What? What do you mean? We can go through there as well? It's just a bunch of prison cells, no? Okay, you go down to the sewers. Sorry, I need to fish. What do you go outside? Oh. Rocco Fidelio. Be careful, don't try to fool me or you'll end up locked, peeling potatoes and eating cold maggot soup for the rest of your days. Hello? And through here I imagine is more prison. Right. Still empty, but I'll fill this up, surely. So, 5, 6 here, and over here we have another 7. That's it? Okay, not that many, I guess. Wait, my bad. The 12 demand justice, and are you ready to respond to their plea? Ask what's going on, pretend not to have heard and leave. What the hell? Ask what's going on. The temple has been attacked. Bands of thieves have invaded the sacred sanctuaries built to glorify the gods. They have sacked the prayer halls, defiled the altars, and worst of all, attacked the faithful. Regrettably, there are many innocent victims. These crimes must not go unpunished. King Alistair has bolstered the ranks of the Makna Guard, and the temples are being patrolled. Some thieves have been apprehended, and they have given the names of their leaders. There is a bounty on the heads of these bandits, so they can be captured and made to answer for their crimes. Say that you're ready to join the investigation. May the 12 bless you. The notices posted here will give you all the information you need. Read the notices and signs. Alright. Start outside, I guess. Nine stars? The highest star rank we saw in Astrup was 5. And that's level 150. So this guy's gotta be like 190, no? Yeah, I imagine. Let's see. Who the hell is this guy? Predagob! He's the predator, but he's a goblin. Predagob. When adventurers came to invade Nimaltopia, when hunters came to invade Nimaltopia, adventurers came to hunt them down. So you could say that adventurers are hunter-hunters. What would you call someone who hunts these adventurers? A hunter, of course. That's the case of the terrifying Predagob, hired by the Count Razov to fight and track the island's Twelvians. The most incredible thing is that he himself has put a price on his own head in order to attract as much prey as possible. Although Predagob is a predator, the fact remains that he's a goblin. Nevertheless, if he was requisitioned for this task, that means he must be more bloodthirsty than cute. In summary, me greatest of all hunters, me wait for you on Animal Island. Me promise not kill, me kind, no worry. Predagob very small. He is wanted because great power in the hands of a being devoid of intellect could be dangerous for the population. He is condemned to imprisonment in the Magna Castle. He can be captured by adventurers who are not afraid of goblins. It doesn't say where. Although he says he was waiting on Animal Island. Who are not afraid of goblins. So not experienced? I mean, I'm not afraid. Okay, what about this guy? What the hell are you? Wanted. Spike Thing. Spike Thing is an aberration of nature. Spiky when those of his kind are sticky. Oh. Its body is covered in deadly spikes that can extend at will. Despite being different, it's managed to adapt by controlling its ability and only spearing adventurers who try to massacre the flora on Moon Island. Now a protector of the island's plants, it's a real treat to the tourists who come to admire the island's beauty. Be careful. Spiking won't let you get away with crushing even the tiniest leaf. Watch out for its deadly spikes that can extend much further than you can imagine. Hides in the forbidden jungle. Sentenced to imprisonment, may be captured by adventurous gardeners. Wait, didn't I pick this one up? Oh, I don't have the necessary level. This one, however, is level 100. 2 stars only. Mastigator. Once Mastigator resigned as the king of the sewers, the sovereign of sluices? The crowned head of cloacas. Leading his band of Mortalocs, he struck terror straight into the heart of Bonta. Having never gotten... I was just wondering, he's 2 stars only, but he's in Bonta? I thought the ones near Bonta would be high level. Having never gotten the hang of avoiding those who were stronger or cleverer, he ended up being banished by Sphincter Cell. The one in the sewers. Stripped... That's level 150. I haven't done that dungeon yet. Stripped of his magic spectacles, which gave him supernatural powers, Mastigator fled toward Astro. He set up shop in the tunnels under the city of mercenaries, ready to reassert himself as ruler and thusly repair his ego. But there was just one thing: neither the honest, hardworking citizens nor the local mob wanted the megalomaniacal Mastigator around. Mastigator's masterminding quickly fell to pieces, and he was condemned to live out his days in the Magna Castle dungeons, paying for his numerous crimes. Is here? Um, Rumors say Mastigator has gone into exile on a remote island to escape incarceration and take his mud baths. He is likely hiding in the twists and turns of the Putrid Pit Bog on Odomai Island, sentenced to imprisonment in a Magna Castle for slavery, possession of criminally bad literature, and assaulting peace officers with a hammer. Only very experienced adventurers should attempt this capture. Level 130. I wonder how hard they really are. I hope they're really tough. Carlita of Ogerfeld. 4 stars. So level 140, something like that. Carlita is a huntress who works for a huge yet clandestine couture label, Ogerfeld, who sells Beowulf fur coats. Until now, we've never had a problem with their business. Reducing the Beowulf population is not a crime. However, Carlita's gone almost completely blind and clearly can't identify her targets. Everything that passes through her hunting area is potential prey in her eyes. Well, if you can call those eyes, because their visual acuity is about the same as raisins. Certain adventurers have been attacked as soon as they enter the Howling Heights. Where the hell is that? Or stay trapped in Beowulf traps until they die. She's wanted so that we don't one day find 12ian skin coats in the marketplace. She is condemned to imprisonment in a Magna Castle. She can be captured by habitual donors to the SPCA and any friend of animals. A shushu. The shushu Tidop. Some residents of a Magna village who reveres shushus got in their heads to summon one. They all went to the tower of Gisgol to perform a dark ritual. This led to the appearance of the shushu Tidop, who, being just as fond of destruction as any of his peers, gave them a good hiding. After realizing that perhaps it wasn't the greatest idea to have summoned the shushu, they alerted the militia. Of course, the criminals were promptly locked up for their reckless behavior. Apparently, they didn't see it coming. It is said that since then, the shushu Pitdop, or Pitdoop, roams around in the village of Gisgol, I don't know what that is, and it really is lucky that he ended up among Borgs. Oh. There's another Borg village? Because they share a passion, clobbering each other. He's wanted for causing insomnia, recurrent Machiavellism, and terrifying the rare adventure that he comes across. He is condemned to imprisonment in a Magna Castle. He can be captured by adventurers who hate beings from other dimensions. Ooh, 8 stars. Can I get this one? I cannot. This one I probably can though. Simbadas. Simbadas. In the aim of putting on a circus spectacle, the Magicrictus bandits have arrived on Otomai Island to capture Mufafas, who will be the centerpiece of their show. However, they quickly realized that there was nothing in the Sidmore moors that was suitable for feeding their beasts. Not wanting to lose them, they gave them meat from the local fauna. Skirvion and Colerat's didn't mix well with Mufafa's stomachs, and it was turning into a big headache. One of them, the child king Simbadas, would only respond to the fierce trainer Akuna Matata. However, that didn't stop him from eating the trainer's arm. Um, then the trainer's leg. Then the rest of the trainer. Since that day, not a single Magic Rictus bandit dares bother him. He wanders freely, laying down the law as a good king should. Simbadas keeps a close eye on the major Brackmarian stretches of Caravan Alley, hoping to snatch on a passerby or two. He is wanted because several merchant carts have arrived in the Black City without their merchants. He is condemned to imprisonment. He can be captured by adventurers who like bomias. Okay. 4. 2 of them I couldn't get. Let me see. 2 and 130s. Okay. Ooh. Tirana the Terrible. No one knows where the mysterious Tirana is from. Some say that she was raised in the swamps because she is a descendant of the infamous Crocoburio. Others claim that she is nothing but a Vulcanian tourist who thinks herself a lizard after they spent basking in the sun trying to warm her cold blood. But her dark origins are unimportant. Of more importance, especially to the authorities, is the devastation caused by this callous killer. She is accused of being behind several attacks on the temples of the 12. Apparently, she is also responsible for bad weather, the latest Macseth outbreak, and the recent death of John Lemon. So, Tirana is basically at the root of all evil, and if you play games with her, she will hit below the belt before gutting you. Rumor has it that she is taking a break from her latest rampages in the Dark Forest. I wonder if you get like a quest mark item on them once you have this, or if you just have to notice that they are on the map. Wanted for a lengthy list of cruelties, way too long for this notice. She can be captured by adventurers who like to be tyrannized. So this one is a low level one, right? 80. Ooh, 7 stars. This one maybe I cannot get. Yeah. Let's read it though. An attack gold disc. An attack is of the Stormfuchs people, distant cousins of the Snowfuchs. A former weapons master he sent out in the revenge business after the death of his father, a swordsmith who was killed by one of his customers. This must be a reference to some IP, but I don't know it. But it's gotta be. It's such a specific story, right? After years tracking down the murderer, an attack slew him, but the cold dish of revenge did not sate his appetite. So the Stormfu became a hired killer. He challenges his targets to a duel under false pretext, then finishes them off with lightning speed. The golden dish he wears
with pride on his back is his family's emblem, and he is the last of his line. Can be found somewhere in the Stone Tusk Desert, probably seeking out his next victim. Wanted for violent attacks on countless victims, as well as for crossing swords during religious ceremonies. Can be captured by adventurers who know how to wield a blade. Five stars. Wortliput. Although, I mean, obviously all of these are references to something else, but it's impossible to get all of them, I think. Although supposed to be a joyous event, War's birth was a terrible tragedy. While out collecting marsh plants, his mother became intoxicated by noxious fumes and lost consciousness when her waters broke. The unfortunate woman drowned in a bog, while her child miraculously survived. Stranger things have happened in the muds of Oromai Island. Deprived of motherly love, the diminutive bedwetting War grew to be a crybaby and hysterical brat, filled with hate for the gods, and he held responsible for his tragic fate. War found comfort in desecration, including urination in sacred bowls. Priests have tried to reason with him, but the extra-obsessed Bogspawn has proved to be as inaccurate as he is insufferable. He has therefore been condemned to think about his actions in a cell. Wartlilup was last seen near his place of birth, in the Bottomless Pea Bog. It's the second one that's in the Bottomless Pea Bog, no? That we've read so far. Wanted for leaving foul-smelling offerings on temple affairs and for other ungodly acts, sentenced to imprisonment in a Magna Castle. He can be captured by adventurers who had an unhappy childhood. Oh. Ooh. 8 stars, I cannot get it. Warrior of the Chaos. There are many theories surrounding the real name of the Warrior of Chaos. Mace of Spades? Thor Taddle? Sam Ashengrab? King Vike? The only way to know for sure is to ask him, but he is notoriously bad-tempered and volunteers are rather thin on the ground. The testy giant leaves a trail of corpses in his path. But why is he so mean? Only the gods know. The warrior is not interested in such existential questions. He is much happier destroying anything unfortunate enough to fall under his shadow. He is essentially a walking natural disaster. The Warrior of Chaos was last seen getting fresh air at Mount Scaldron. Wanted for razing villagers and temples without authorization. Sentenced to imprisonment, can be captured by indestructible adventurers. Okay, this one I can get, I think. Wait, maybe not. Oh, maybe not. Wait, I could get the 150 one. Let me see. Can get it. It's level 140. Huh. This one was 5 stars and was level 150. This one was 6 stars and was level 140. What about the rewards? They're level based, right? Yeah. Who the hell are you? Buddy Double. Double? Buddy Double is a complex being, to say the least. The fact that he has multiple personalities means it is very difficult to understand him, or them. It has been suggested that he is the twin brother of Skunk, but the latter has denied this. The two things we do know for certain is that Buddy engages in double dealing and he's duplicious. Repeatedly condemned for fraud and trickery, he seems to have tired of repeating himself and moved on to sacking several temples in Amagna. Perhaps, in religion, he wants to seek refuge from his inner demons, but there are easy and more effective ways of treating his condition without harming the community. A psychologist would have been a start, but he is somewhere in Kenya Cirque, wanted for duplicity, repeated lies, imitation and forgery, as well as excessive use of violence. Can be captured by adventurers who look alike. What about you? 4 stars, okay. Naganita. Former captain of the Amakian Guard, Naganita was thrown out of the militia after taking "I'd kill for a beer" too literally. She then trained troops for Dramak the Schemer just to kill time. She moved around efficiently, heading to Brakmar then Bonta, killing 2 birds with 1 stone whenever possible. After making a killing as a hired assassin, she turned her attention to pillaging and attacking the temples of Amagna. Wild and free and stealthy as a pantherer, Naganita seems to have neither god nor master. Her motivations are still a mystery. When asked about this, she is alleged to always reply, "I could tell you, but then I'd have to kill you." No one knows how many she has told. Their bodies have never been recovered. Naganita has been spotted in Krishmalo Island. I have no idea where these places are. Wanted for getting away with murder. She can be captured by adventurers who are dressed to kill and have time to kill. Ten stars. King Kongoku. Returning from an expedition to a distant island, the Mercator Foggernauts brought back a little ape as a mascot. All went well at first, but then the Mercat how do you read that? Mercaptans made 2 classic errors. They fed the animal after midnight and exposed him to full moon. This deadly combination resulted in a spectacular and painful looking transformation. The little ape turned into King Kongoku. After obliterating parts of the sanctuary, the vicious simian ended up escaping, to the gross misfortune of the people of Sophocles, then Amagna, who crossed his path. A huge hunt has been organized, but the creature has not yet been found. It is likely that King Kongoku, I really like saying that, King Kongoku, has returned to Mercator's base. Signs of his presence have been detected in the splash zone. Wanted for going ape, monkeying around, and for smashing cutting-edge techno-magic equipment. He can be captured by adventurers who like peanuts. I think I got them all. For a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wait. Oh, route west. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Almost 20 bounties. Couldn't get all of them because I'm not high enough level. I wonder if in Bonta and Brakmare you also have this. But I don't think I'm gonna go there right away. What else should I do now? Mm, 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 mm. Mhm, mhm. Start picking up quests here in Amakna, maybe? There's one right here, for example, and there in the castle there's multiple. But I guess outside there's only this one, it seems. What do you want? Ooh, Merel! Who the hell are you? Have you seen my children? They're a pair of brats. Oh, they're married? Our children have disappeared! I finished my work at the workshop and went home. Workshop? I guess it is a baker, right? He calls it workshop? Calls the bakery workshop? When I got there, I found my wife crying her eyes out. It's been 2 days now, and I'm sick with worry. Help us, please help us. Offered to set off in search of the missing children. Talk to L. To Mrs. Mrs. Thank you so much. Go and talk to my wife, Mrs. L. She didn't sniff. She said sniff. Sniff, my children, Hans, Gret, where are you? Hans and Gret, huh? I'm so worried. Offer to help her children. Really? How kind of you. My son and daughter were playing around in the village fountain. I was chatting with a friend, and when I looked around, they were gone. I've looked everywhere for them. I'm so worried about them. Leave. Find clues amongst the villagers. Amongst the villagers? Why is this Drago Turkey so tiny? Because he's level 1? So near the fountain, I don't even know where the hell the fountain is. Is there a fountain in here? Amongst the villagers. No villagers here. I mean, I think these are all player houses, no? Maybe the villagers are all in the castle? Talk. What does he sell you? Oh, the talk. Oh no, it's an exchange. I thought it was the. Wait, I kept the ring? Oh man. One day, I'll go on my own adventure. Ask what he's waiting for. For the adventure to call me. But I haven't heard anything yet. Gets lost in thought contemplating the grass growing nearby. Say that he looks a little dead inside. Gives you a vacant look, huh? Shrug your shoulders and leave. Wait, am I on the wrong map? No. Where the hell am I supposed to get information about the kids? What do you sell, little goblin? A Magna Kama. Bunch of food. Some cosmetics. Emotes, nice. Lady of the Court. Lada Jacobs. Welcome. His Royal Highness King Alistair is very busy at the moment and cannot see you yet, but feel free to explore the castle. Remark that she seems anxious. Well, aren't you observant? I happen to be something. I happen to have something on my mind. Gusta la Vista. The chef won't leave me alone. She keeps hassling me to get hold of certain exotic ingredients so she can whip up a starter that will go down in history, and all to impress the guests who will be at the reception held in honor of Ambassador Jokingson. She's been better off following Harakiri the butcher's advice and just serving up some nice bloody steaks. Find out more about the ambassador. Jokingson is a representative of the Kaniks, who settled in the northeast of Kenya. For weeks now, he's been insisting on meeting King Alistair, and His Majesty has finally given in. A banquet has been planned. The cooks are on the warpath, because the ambassador is said to have a voracious appetite. Gusta had planned to serve a spicy Rasputin cake and an appetizer, but she told me it was no longer possible. She ended up opting for another dish. The problem is that the ingredients she needs aren't the easiest to find. Offer the help. If you manage to dredge up everything Gusta needs, maybe she'll stop whining for 2 minutes and let me concentrate on the numerous other things I have to do. You'll be paid for your help, of course, and you'll receive an invitation to the reception. Not everyone gets the chance to tip their hat to King Alistair, you know? As for the list of ingredients, here are the ingredients the castle chef is getting into a tizzy over. Snail met slobber, royal rainbow blob leaves, freak hog ears, and rococonuts, which only grow on a very rare plant species found on the southern beaches of the Moon Island. I have no idea what she's going to make with all that. You can ask Gusta yourself when you deliver the goods. The Kingdom of Amachna is counting on you. But it's just the coconuts that you can find on Moon Island, or everything? Snails could be... Snails be on a beach? Blob leaves is not on the beach. I mean, royal blob is not on the beach. Ooh, this is level 150. See, quests here are really high level. $50k, not bad. What about this one? So it's level 90. Villagers probably saw the L children. Questioned some of them to get more information. Lada Jacobs, a high-ranking official in the Magna Castle, has entrusted you with a mission of critical importance. Find the ingredients needed to whip up an unforgettable starter. With your help, the ambassador reception will be a success, or else there will be hell to pay. So no more quests here, huh? It seems. And I guess amongst the villagers is not... Oh, wait, never mind. Machiavellic. There are two methods of fighting. The one by law and the other by force. Nothing stopping you from using both. Find out more about her. His Majesty Alistair sees fit to heed my humble suggestions on foreign policy. The poor fellow is so busy, what with all the feasting. This is for the this is not for this quest, I think. This is for another quest I have in here, for the vigilante one, no? Talk to Machiavelli for this one. Yeah. Captain Machina mistrusts Machiavelli. She's pulling a lot of strings, I guess, and she's evil, I assume, from her name. But I was gonna say, these villagers, before we were into Machiavelli, these villagers probably are spread throughout a Machina, not in the within the castle walls specifically. Should I do then? So let's see. I have the main quest, sure. Alamax, One It Notices, Vigilante stuff, Prosmos. Prosmos? Oh, Barnaby in space, right. Oh, the Frankenstreet thing, and oh, this is Kenya as well, okay. Why is this Kenya? Thought it would be Kingdom of Magna. Well, tell you what, let's go back to the main quest. So Mariana, the sorceress, has convinced you to hunt down the Emerald Dofus. The thought of holding one of the real primordial Dofus eggs in your hands electrifies you. Well, there's nothing for it but to take a look around the evil forest and challenge Dark Vlad. Don't sweat it, everything will be fine. Okay, I have to go around here. Okay. Good time to read some stuff. So we're going to read chat. This is a long one. There are several types of chat channels. The public channels are open to all characters on the server, or actually probably should close stream now to take care of some stuff. Where was he going? Wait, what? Where was he going? Anyway, I have to drop out. But yeah, I'll get back to questing at some point. Bye bye bye.